Okay, I think Twitch is just doing an oopsie doodle tonight, but I'm going to go ahead and make a stab at this. Ha ha ha, like a stake through the heart, get it? Okay, that was a relevant segue. So, Vampire Survivors. I bought hey Poncho. Yeah, like ramp up them frames, am I right? So I bought the Legacy of the Moonspell DLC. It's an Asian themed, might as well call it Zhengxi Survivors. I'm pretty sure I did not pronounce that right. You know those hopping ghost things. Halloween in March. Yeah, well, March needs more than St. Patrick's Day and Easter, I guess, depending on where the holiday lands. So, the Legacy of the Moonspell DLC unlocks a new map from the outset, but not the new characters. So, I think it's only appropriate that I start off with the panda. Now, he has the cherry bomb, which is kind of a mid weapon and doesn't have an evolution. As far as I know, they could have added one. It's been a while since I've played this in earnest. Although, like looking at all the crap I've unlocked, including X Dash and Leda and Red Death, which require some katankering around. I need to attend a Greek Orthodox Easter roasted pig and lamb over open coals. Yeah, Protestant Easter is just, I don't know, here's some marshmallow peeps. Leave us alone, kid. Go get diabetes. So let's see. I am going to play this with Arcana's on, but I don't believe I'm going to be using the crazier stuff. And like I don't intend to use the thing that pulls all items to you, unless things get really hairy. I don't know if there's any werewolves in this stage, but I'm a panda bear, so we shall go for it. So I usually want to get the healing one first, Sarabond of Healing. Sorry, just looking at my audio levels. They're probably fine, unless somebody complains. And I've got like most of the graphical effects and the damage numbers and stuff turned off. How do I want to play this? Yeah, let's try the Ebony Wings. So I'll have to get both the birds to get them into a fusion. I don't really want to. Well, yeah, let's, you know, why not? Or let's get double fusion power and then watch it not give me the weapons I actually want in that case. Although if I try to go for double whip fusion, the Bloody Tear and the I forget what the other thing is called, probably not going to work too well. Let me go ahead and banish Turin's box. Blessing these cum ghosts. Ghost nutters! Cherry Bomb isn't even as fun as the bone that the skeleton guy gets, because that at least like ricochets. Well, the Cherry Bomb does too, but it doesn't seem to like bounce around endlessly between a group of enemies. I did make a sort of a practice run at this. I wasn't like playing too seriously, and I felt like I was doing better than I am now. But we're just getting started. One thing I did get too used to doing was playing on Hyper, that, you know, speeds everything up and makes rounds only 15 minutes. That's when I was trying to just like unlock absolutely everything. And Yeah, I forgot that, like, actual regular rounds are 30 minutes. Alright, since I have the scratch to spare, I might as well go ahead and get something from the dude here. Generates bouncing projectiles. I don't want that. Hyper Fighting Edition. Oh man, so I was playing a little bit of Capcom versus SNK, the first one on the Dreamcast, and I think turbo mode on that is just a little bit too much for me to, like, even the inputs of completely normal things. I'm talking about, like, half circles for Cammy's Axel Spin Knuckle. That was not coming out fast enough to, like, really react to the CPU. Like, if you time it right, you can dodge projectiles with that, and yeah, it was just not happening for me. And, you know, I was never, like, good, but I used to play fighting games quite a bit. And, man, I think the last thin current fighting game that I really got into was, Street Fighter 4. Like, vanilla Street Fighter 4, not even Super. What was that, 2008? Yeah, so that shows you how rusty I am. Yeah, no, I was never good at the arcade. Number one, I can't play on analog sticks that well, and number two, like, I have enough trouble against an AI, which is usually just reading your inputs. Like, an actual human. Yeah, kind of mentioning fighting games apropos of nothing. Not like I was looking into the feasibility of the playing thereof or anything like that. Wink. Wink. Nudge, nudge. Okay, so now we got some Tsuchinoko. They're not like in Party of Sorrow where they're really furtive. They're just coming all out at us. So yeah. So if we look at the map here, we have one question mark in the upper right corner. So that is going to be what we want to make our way towards eventually once I get a decent loadout. And I don't know what the red sword is. It shows you how far behind I am on the current additions to Vampire Survivors. Oh, can I kill this boss ghost, please? Give me that moolah. Yeah, I'm gonna need the Vento Sacro, but I also need the other gun. So anyway. Okay, I got nothing from him. Good job. Go me. Give me a magnet orb, please. Yeah, since I haven't bought the attract orb, and I'm probably not going to, at least until I get some weapon fusions going on. Yeah, let's go. Do I want the whip now, or I'm just gonna keep going with the guns. Hopefully it'll give me the red gun before too long. And I have curse all the way up. So if it gets too hard to do this, you might have to drop that down too. T-tone weapon cooldown. So because that evolves the wand, I believe, and the wand sucks. Okay, well now the game's just trolling me. So, all right, gonna have to evolve the bloody tear and the fusion it with the Vento Sacro and get the crazy vine whip thing first. Which is fine because, you know, at least you get a little healing boost. Yeah, well, I'm gonna start making my way toward the upper right. And there's a widdly long neck guy. I don't know what to call that dude. I am taking damage. Where are those chickens when I need them? Piccione. I know I left a bunch back here. Run away, run away. Oh, there's one. I have one res, but I don't. And I'm down. Off to a great start. At least with the heal, you get a full heal on resurrection rather than starting at half health. Yeah, there's the chicken when I need it. Clearly I used the incorrect weapon loadout. Because, man, on my practice run, I did not choke out that quickly. Yeah, I'm gonna need that. Gonna need the Hollow Heart to evolve the whip into the Bloody Tear. Where am I relative to the... Oh, I got a long way to go. Alright, so already we're getting into the maze-like properties of this map. Like, it is entirely possible to just hit a dead end and you'll have to backtrack and find your way toward where you want to go. And now I'm fighting the Thunder Lion God, Shishio. Is that a real thing? Clearly I don't have encyclopedic knowledge of Shin Megami Tensei demons, except for the one that looks like a dick. Everybody loves Mara. Let's see, I'll get that chest if I could do so without dying. Yeah, this run's probably gonna be a wash, unless there's a chicken here. Hey. Yeah, so oh, there's the Oni guy. Please, teacher. That's funny only to me. Speaking of wash, the sold 6 brand new dryers in the laundry room here. So when my dryer was busted, I had to go to a public laundromat, and they scam you by making you preload a card in fixed amounts, and then I didn't realize that they had different size machines, so I paid way too much for the large machine, and I didn't have that big of a load. Alright, second verse, same as the first. Arcanas are lit. Let's go. Not gonna bother with the salesman. Okay. Into Sacro. think El Vento Sacro gives him a little speed line behind his back when he runs. Although, if you play with also Amio, the dog, you know, he shoots stuff directly behind the direction he's running, which is good if you're just trying to evade stuff. I'm going with the Santa Water so I can get an Attract Orb, because, you know, the Attract Orb evolves the Santa Water. Don't want... I'm gonna wait on Tiragasu. See, Tiragasu is kind of useless because it evolves the dual guns. So you have to either start with Pugnalia, the Bayonetta stand-in, or just, you know you're going for those from the outset. So I don't understand these little yellow flowers because they spawn relatively early and they take a buttload of damage. Well, they do drop a red gem, so I guess there's a reason for that. Okay. Just want to kill that boss ghost. I don't care about these mooks. If they were an ape, they'd be Mookie Kong. Yeah, let's go for the duplicator. Duplicator kind of locks me into using the lightning. Although, if you were doing a run with the thing that the grove of the thing that pulls everything in, grove of whatchamacallit. Then you could just be like, well, I'm just gonna, you know, go ham on all these items, and because you can go above the, what is it, 12 slots? But then things start to get really crazy because then you pull in the cursed items and the ghost dudes start chasing you. Moogie Kong, yes. Moogie streamed last week, and I saw it, and I clicked on it, and she was just ending stream. It was sadness. Or had just ended stream. Okay, yeah, starting to get a little ticked off with the selection. I'm just gonna abuse rerolls. Korean gacha game. I watched Parasite, and I watched another Korean drama called Burning, which I got from Dollar Tree on DVD of all places. And the only words I know are the few words that I remember from Taekwondo class, like Junbi, that means begin. And then Bong Magis are those sticks, like the twin sticks that you fight with. And then Oppa, which means big brother, and most people know that because of Oppa Gangnam Style. See, there it gives me the red guns when I'm not going for that fusion. Okay, I was gonna say, those yellow flowers just like are damage sponges. SpongeBob damage pants. Please give me the tract orb. Oh yeah, I do enjoy I have been known to partake in the bulgogi and the kimchi, although not that much recently. I don't know if the Korean restaurant that I used to go to on the south side of town is still in business. It was one of those deals where it's in like a double-wide trailer on what I assume used to be a used car lot. Oh yeah, definitely. Like tortillas, chimichangas, udon, Wiener Schnitzel. Baguette. Les croissants. Okay, so like with visual effects turned off, it's a little less obvious that I was getting the screen clearing crosses. So yeah. I also have a flashing lights warning, and some of that is ameliorated, but there really just is a lot of stuff on the screen. It can be hard to visually process. I had to like stop playing Vampire Survivors for the longest time, just due to it would give me not quite headaches, but it would just mess with my eyes. And finally, I get the attract orb, and then a all pull right after it. Croissant. Can't evolve the cherry bomb, so there's kind of no point. Okay, these lily things are really gonna start to peck my poopy. Oh wait, they're not lilies, they're tornadoes. What the hell? They're kamaitachis, I think. Which is either a whirling demon of blades or some kind of weasel. Well, once again, I have been bamboozled. Nope. Motion sickness from the FF7 remake. This Dan are sick. I dropped the chest back there, but I can't go back for it. Alrighty, I'm going to take a different... Oh, I'm dropping frames like crazy. Twitch, please. Alright, let me turn curse off. And let me play as the cheap character that starts with the bloody tear. I might collect curse during the stage. Let's see, what do I want? None of these. Yeah, why not? can get Cross, and then I can get Clover, and... Oh, you know what? Getting the axe probably would have been good, and evolving that with the Candelabra, because then the Candelabra would increase the whip area. The whip area. Oh, right, this character has random damage area changing, like, it's really tiny and then it's really huge and it alternates, like, every, I don't know, 30 seconds. Like, look at the size of those crosses. Oh, right, yeah, okay, Song of Mana. The Song of Mana, which is not a Final Fantasy Adventure remake. I don't remember seeing the Lantern guy. It was probably because I turned my curse off. Dang, they're just being generous with the, Oh, okay, well, the, damage area is greatly reduced, so it's not quite going across the screen. Yeah, I don't know what's been going on with the frame rates. It hasn't, like, been consistent. Like, it'll be fine, and then all of a sudden it'll spike. I guess it's just Twitch being Twitch tonight, so I don't know. It is what it is. Nothing really I can do about it except move to a place that's got fiber to your home. Like, I already have my FPS drop down to 30, and, I was playing the server roulette game, but all I seemed to do was make it worse when I switched to servers. Twitching and bitching. I feel like what's permissible on FM radio has rubber banded back to the, like, really conservative side. Like, you'll have songs that'll bleep ass and bitch, so, you know, sorry Meredith Brooks. But also, I guess it depends on which mega corporation owns the station, because, let's just say there's, like, some super raunchy lyrics that make direct reference to, oral sex that, like, yeah, it's even though some choice words are bleeped out, it's pretty obvious what the sentiment is. And it's never eatin' ain't cheatin'. It's always the penile genitalia receiving the act. Yeah, FM radio around here is just a hellscape of contemporary Christian and, you know, Catholic sermons, and there's like one DJ-less format, which is older, top 40, with the occasional Lady Gaga, and their library has not changed in the past 10 years, I swear. Morgan Wallen, I'm gonna assume that's a, media executive. Let's see, I should probably be making my way toward the unlock that I have to get in the upper right corner of the map. Look at those tiny crosses. Go, Wolf Boy. Go, Wolf Boy, go, Wolf Boy, go. Yeah, and like the DJ-less format, I say that as if that's the exception and not the norm. The classic hip-hop station, like, their library actually shrank. They used to play a lot of, like, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. You'd hear Paperboy. Remember that guy? Yeah. Although you might have easily gotten him confused with Del the Funky Homo Sapien. And now it's just 50 Cent, Lil Jon, Usher, Ludacris. Like, yeah, thanks for making me feel old. You know, all that stuff came out in 2004 when I was in my 20s. Slick Rick and Melly Mel. Every now and then they will play Slick Rick. It's always the bedtime story song. The one that This Is How We Do It sampled the piano bass line from. Doo 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 doo. Although I think they should play the Star Wars gangster rap. But Luke, not ready are you? But there's a city in the clouds where they're keeping my crew. Yeah, give me that clover so I can, like, finally get good fourth weapon slot. More showing up oftener. Man, I am good at words. Oh yeah, I saw you tweeting about that. I have not listened to 3 Feet High and Rising in a long time, and I'm not one of those people who's like, oh, man, you know, I bet that ought to be worth a lot of money. I should, you know, scalp that on eBay, but I hope I still have access to a copy in good condition, let's say. Because, you know, CDs, you take them in the car, they get scuffed up, they get in a wallet or another, you lose the wallet or you lose the booklet, you crack the jewel case. Say what you will about vinyl, but you know, other than just how scratch prone they were, it's like people might have had a little higher chance of taking care of their shit. I don't know, maybe that's just speculation on my part. I do remember those, like, vinyls, those 45s that accompanied a storybook of, like, The Hobbit or Superman or Garfield. Well, they also had a few cassette tapes that were like that, but yeah, those things would get scratched to all hell. Just from overuse and, you know, little kids playing with it, dropping the needle in a not gentle manner. I really hope this little gap area leads somewhere and I'm not wasting my time. Where am I? Oh, I've actually... I passed the question mark. I goofed. The thing I seek is inside the house. It's coming from inside the house. But who was phone? Okay, frames are hecking up. If this just gets untenable, I don't know what the feasibility is of continuing. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going for the time being. Uncut version of double nickels on the diamond and some digital capacity. So were there two different versions of the Tool Undertow album? Like one that has the empty tracks that count up to 69, or am I imagining that there was a version that didn't do that? I do know there's two versions of Nine Inch Nails Broken. One comes with the two unlisted tracks on like tracks 98 and 99, and then there's one that comes with a mini CD that contains those tracks. Okay, I seem to have goofed. Just one more time. Yeah, it's in that building I was just in. Did it seriously drop a chest inside a wall? Disgustipated is a different track among the 60. I know, like, in Japan, they would get bonus editions with more tracks of a lot of things. Probably due to some, I don't know, regional copyright bullcrap. Oh, okay. It's a maze inside here. That's why I was like, oh, well, there's clearly nowhere to go in here. You know, big brain gamer me. Okay, what's the thing I gotta kill to get the chest? That's a purple chest. I'm feeling like that's cursed. I'm scared. Yeah, give me the magnet orb. Okay. I really need to think about my loadout here. I could go attract orb if I could get the what's it called? The Santa water. There we go. Yeah, let's go Skeleton Maniac. I was gonna start pumping up Curse eventually. Alright, what's in the box? Okay, so this is the first character unlock. So the first time I got this the screen where you free somebody from a coffin and get this message, I kid you not, it was with Dom Mario. So, thank you, Dom Mario, but our vampire's in another coffin. Ha ha ha. Young Moonspell joins the survivors. Oh no, they're hot. Alright, well, let's see what's in the purple chest that I'll probably not regret picking up. Oh, it's random. Okay. That's different. And they must have changed the color of it just to like let you know that's what that was, because when I last played it I didn't remember seeing that. Let's see. Are any of these something I would want? Cooldown of listed weapons reduces while moving. Well, I do have Santa Water. Boogaloo of Illusions is already something that the character I'm playing has on them. It's also a blessing and a curse. So yeah, I'll just go with Tragic Princess, even though the only thing I've got that this affects is Santa Water. If I could get the Duplicator and Lightning Ring, that might be handy. See, like right now I've got minimum spaced area of effect. Alright, so I still don't know what that red sword thing is, so I'm gonna try to make my way over there. And also I'm gonna be pumping up Curse with Skullomaniac. So bye Rocky, or Pocky, I forget which one is which. Oh wait, this is the exit. It's kind of hard to tell what's a wall and what's floor tile. Domestic CDs end up costing more retail to include bonus tracks. Yeah, it probably wasn't until like the internet was a more accessible thing, and then you had storefronts like CD Now. Well, remember that? Before Amazon just came and ate everybody's lunch. Otherwise, most people probably would have never like known that those existed or had access to them, and they'd probably have to read like Kerrang or what's that other rock and roll magazine? Not Rolling Stone. They definitely do not rock. Another exit to this part? Spin. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Okay, that's a big Skeleboy. What evolves the Fire Wand? Oh, it's the spinach. These are lame. I'm gonna run out of rerolls. Duplicator. Yeah, let's... King Bible, maybe... Although the Bibles are tiny now, so they're not doing me a whole lot of good. It's the motherfucking share zone. Okay, there's a hazard coming up. I was not expecting that. Bean! I don't want the mask. Alright, evolved Santa Water. Labora. Para bailar labora! I need to get out of this yard. Evolve Song of Mana. Might slow enemies down. Yeah, might slow down my frame rate as well. I could have just gone that way. But there's a wall there. Oh, hey, it's one of these things that makes coins fly out. Now see, on the flip side, when it's at maximum weapon damage area, the bibbles are way far away from you, so it's possible that enemies might slip through them. Circus magazine, yeah, that's another one. Weren't they more on the hard rock side? I mean, I guess they all just kind of chase the trends of the time. So when, you know, in 1996 they'd be covering third wave ska, and then 97 they'd be all on nu metal. I do remember getting the Rockabilia catalogs, the great band apparel. Okay, I guess I have to go up into the mountains to get the sword. So it's probably a deal where I have to find a cave entrance. Wanna play Cave Explorer? Alright, it runs right into a dead end. It's the Oni hole. Get it? The Oni hole. I don't really want any of these. Hollow Heart. No, there's no need for that. Since I didn't have to evolve the whip the normal way. I'm gonna run out of rerolls. Okay, Lightning Ring, that works. Run out of rerolls and then start having to banish stuff. I think I might have missed the chance to get the sword, but we'll see. I'm pretty sure I'm looking for a cave entrance that will take me to another maze spot. But maybe I'm overthinking it and I just missed another obvious hole. So here's some Tengu Gemini. If Tengu's so great, why no 11 goo? Okay, well there's the part of the cave that I was just in. Cave Johnson. Yeah, I guess I just gotta follow this trail. This is like every other Final Fantasy game where you end up on a mountain range at some point and Spellbinder Evo the Bible, yeah. Like, you do it in 4, you do it in 6 when you fight Vargas. 4 is when you have to get Cecil paladinized. I'm pretty sure it happens in 7. Yeah, so now I have the Unholy Vesper Noir. The evolved version of the King Bibble. However, I cannot break through this wall of Oni. Okay, if not for the healing of the whip, do I have to kill the skeleton to get this? Night Sword strikes with a combo attack at the nearest enemy, retaliates, might steal hearts. Sure, why not? Oh, it's an item, not a weapon. Well, then I may have goofed. No, it's fine. Yeah, now I can't get out of here. I might just have to push through. If I didn't have the healing, I definitely wouldn't be able to. Bro, you do you, man. It's like one of those windmills of a bird or a guy chopping wood that you used to buy at Walmart. I don't know if they still make those. I just remember they were brittle plastic, and it's something that's sitting in the sun all the time. And, you know, it's going to be flailing in the wind, so of course it's going to break. I have not been getting any, like, super mega bonus time chests. See, is there anything else worth grabbing? I might just, if I get the Wicked Grove, or Grove of Illusions, whatever it's called. Wicked Grove is Aldi's knockoff of Angry Orchard. Oh, so did they just give you extra item slots? Is that what? Huh, interesting. Yeah, I have been way out of practice with Vampire Survivors, so they've added a bunch of stuff that I know nothing about. Well, yeah, I guess I do need to up Spellbinder. Big money! Big prizes! I love it! Twinkly sound it makes when the sword fires off kind of reminds me of the sound to turn the page on the storybooks accompanied by a record or cassette. Let's see, do I have the Skullomaniac at full power? Just have to figure out how to get off this mountain range. And I'm about to die. Probably should have picked up that Tiragasu. Okay, so that's my one baked-in revive. The Cave of Oni is kind of pissing me off. Oh wait, there's a chest. There's a chest the way I came with the Arcana chance. Arcana chance. This isn't Persona. Let's see. Oh, I definitely want the slash to power up the whip. However, I don't want Game Killer. Awake, maybe, but I could always get Tiragasu. Hard Fire's not really going to do me any good. Although the whip... Oh, you can evolve... Can you evolve the sword? Weird. Well, let's go with that for now. No criticals, although you can't see when you're doing critical damage because I have damage numbers turned off. So then there would just be way too much crap on the screen. As if there weren't already. Alright, lightning ring or thunder loop. That's totally what I said. You've been under-looped! I'm sorry, Green Oni. Oh hey, there's a fire sponge, or brimstone, I'm not sure. It looks like a sponge. Yeah, let me grab that. Tiramisu. Oh, the range on the fire is pathetic. Hey, there's a big Tengu. This is my house. Okay, yeah, now they're just popping off cash money. And since I don't have limit break turned on, yeah, I might have to always go big coin bag, although I don't really need coins. I don't really need coins, so I guess I'm gonna go always for chicken. Chicken! Yep, now we're just in absolute pure chaos land. Is there anything else nearby that I can grab? Not really. I mean, I guess I could be futzing around in that mountain ridge again, trying to look for that candelabra. Because that's the closest thing. Clearly can't go that way. Okay, please tell me it's like, well, clearly not there, because that is a dead end. That is the Oni lair. The biggest in all the cosmos. About 13 consecutive cuts. Let's see, I probably need to slow down so my Santa water, my Lavora pool can catch up. Wow, I'm just taking way too much damage. See, if you want to get really jiggy with it, you would use the mantle. Okay, there's Tiamat. I might watch Memories or Jinro sometime. I have not seen Jinro. I saw Memories way back when. I mainly remember the one about the guy who is, he like generates some noxious cloud of gas and everybody's running away from him. And then the military's trying to stop him. I did watch Robot Carnival like a year or two ago. That's a good one. Oh, okay, Tiamat's dead. Now I can't get to the box. And it's just cash. Where is that candelabra? I passed it. Really can't go that way, so I guess I must have to loop around. Yeah, I'm just gonna beeline. I know that's leaving my Labora behind, but I kinda don't have a choice. Nope, that's a dead end. Well, might not be hitting 30 minutes. Kinda hoping I could unlock another stage, but... Oh wait, I had another revive, okay. Oh, that's a big ghost. Clutch floor chicken, yay. And now I'm dead. Robot Carnival, Robot Chicken Carnival. Hyper Mount Moonspell. Oh, because I defeated the Tiamat thing, or the Orochi. Yeah, I remember seeing Vampire Hunter D on Sci-Fi Channel. Let me take a quick break to go piss girl and to refill my water. And I'm back. Okay, so I still have to pay to unlock. Yeah, that's the thing you gotta do in this game. Alright. Mang Moonspell. Recovery also multiplies all healing sources. Multiplies all healing sources. Rehealing slightly increases max health. Okay. Let us see if that is going to enable us to defeat Mount Moonspell. I don't think I've played Boss Rash. Wait, yeah, I have. Yeah, I think I beat it by cheating using Letta. Let's see, Boss Rash, yeah. No, Bone Zone I beat using Letta. I can't remember who I used to beat Boss Rash. It only happened one time. Let's see, I've unlocked Hyper. We're looking on time. Okay. Let's see what... let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. Again, Curse is not turned all the way up, but Hyper is on, so that may be a mistake. We shall see. And I'm going to go with Mad Grove. This one moves fast. Let's see, yeah, Laurel. I need that. Sure, get a track orb right. What I don't want is the mantles or the rings. At least not quite yet. Sure, get the knife. Ghosts and Goblins, AVG and Strat, get the knife. Bracer to evolve the knife. Don't really want the pull aroma yet. Yeah, the reason you don't want to get the rings or the left or right arrows is ghost guys will start chasing you, and they're wearing Dark Souls masks, and they are a pain in the bitch to kill. Yeah, let's go with Whip. Why not? Might need the healing prowess. Spinach, I need to get the Fire Wand. Fire Wand, not that good, gotta say, but it's fine. I mean, it does high damage, but the coverage is not great. Come on, Ghost. Come on, Ghosty. Can build nodes. Oh yeah, getting the Attract Orb was probably a waste. Since I have Mad Grove, it pulls the gems toward you anyway. Or rather, I should have waited to get Attract Orb after I had filled up my slots. We'll see. It's probably fine. Yeah, pull an aroma. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that, and then I'll have to get the garlic to evolve that. Yeah, there's the sword thingy too. See, I could have gotten all this stuff at the outset if I had gone with Mad Grove on the last run. But, you know, in the interest of having stakes, stakes through the heart, or stakes on your plate, or snakes on a plane, I did not do that. Yeah, candelabra, why not? Mask just gives you more coins, so it's kind of no point. Unless you're evolving the Gati Amari. Shishios. The she-shed Shishios by the seashore. I'm feeling quite comfortable enough in my weapon prowess to start grabbing the rings or the Metaglios. She sells Sanctuary by the seashore because she's a sweet soul sister. I just remember one of those YouTubers who makes true rock stories talking about how Ian Astbury like would always have like a huge tray of muffins backstage, and he, you know, put on a lot of weight as a result. And so, anytime I'm at the store and I see muffins, I think of the cult. And that guy's source was probably, he read it on Wikipedia, and the Wikipedia editor's source was probably, he made it up. They open for GNR. Yeah, that's a build that kind of makes sense. Although, I mean, you know, kind of arty, almost new wavy, but still kind of that dirtbag rock and roll. I mean, it's not that strange of a mashup. Yeah, sure, get the stone mask, not that it's worth anything. Although it is going to eat up a potential slot of upgrades, or of chest power-ups, but eh. Colt had a flag planted in both camps. I don't know if the new characters' weapons have evolutions. I would think so. Alrighty, Gemini, nothing that I have. All its weapons get +1 amount. Well, that works for the Moonspell wand. This is good for the whip and the dagger. I think I might go with slash. Speaking of Guns N' Roses. Yeah, I'm gonna be boring and go slash again. I just I get slightly more benefit from it than I do with whatever the other one was that powered up Myung's main weapon. Oh well, I can't get the garlic now. I would have to evolve the mantle. Does the laurel go away when you evolve the mantle? I don't remember. Oh well. It's probably fine, because once you're at the point where you get the mantle, you've pretty much broken the game. I was unclear on whether Night Sword was a weapon or an item. I mean, clearly it's a weapon. I was just being a derp. Yeah, the last time I like really planned out optimal builds was when I was trying to get all the achievements, and then, you know, with every update they would add a bunch of achievements, and now there's like 30 updates that I missed in this DLC, so yeah, I'm not gonna be 100%ing this again anytime soon. I would like the bloody tear, though. Let's see. Maybe I should start messing with the rings. It's the silver one I don't want right away, right? Because that increases curse. Now I'm being chased by Praise the Sunman. Alright, get some free damage. Oh, there's that thing. Yeah, get smoked. Ah, run away. Well, he actually didn't take as much as I thought he would. Yeah, this increases curse. So I probably should have picked up the other one first, but that's fine. You never remember which one is the healing one and which one is the curse one. Metaglio right or Metaglio left. Garlic my balls! Time's my ass and cilantro's my balls. You ever go to grab your water glass and you misunderestimate the weight of it, and you put yourself in danger of spilling it all over your desk? Not me, couldn't be me. Get smoked, Red Ghost. Yeah, that attract orb was a wasted slot, but in hindsight, I am not a very smart man. Breaking things because you don't know your own strength. Yeah, I thought there was less water in it than was, and so I grabbed it like with a bit too much fervor. And so the weight shifted in a way that I didn't expect. And I was like, oh, whoopsie doodle, that could have been bad. Yeah, I might as well go ahead and grab both of these. Having two guys coming at me at once, so nothing bad can come of that. The evolved knife would really smoke them in short order. Luckily Myong is fast enough that he can kite. He, she, they Myon can kite enemies pretty easily, I guess, until they really start filling the screen up with crap. I also have the Laurel, so that that mitigates potential damage a bit. Can't believe I just misgendered a sprite, potentially. Bracer... well, eventually. I guess having the extra lightning shot would be more advantageous, but not that much, because lightning kinda sucks. Although, the disadvantage in doing it this way in this stage is you don't see like all the cool environments and stuff because you're just drawing everything to you. And a lot of stages seemingly loop infinitely, but you know, this one does the maze-like thing. So do some of the stages that they added relatively late into the game's life cycle, like the Tower Cathedral one. Yep, I'm fucking canceled. I'm gonna get a twit longer written about how I used incorrect pronouns for the Vampire Survivals DLC character. How I assumed that Chris Undertale and Frisk Deltarune are boys. Because when something's up for interpretation and you project your male patriarchal mores onto it, then clearly you are part of the problem. You're a handmaiden of the patriarchy. I don't really need Saraband of Healing. Yeah. Oh, you know what? So Beginning was one that already existed. They just added the staff stuff to it. I don't want to play FF13 either. I've not played 13, and I know it has its defenders, but I have played 13 too. And that game is dog shit. And I picked up Dissidia Duodecim for PSP. And I can't tell if that game's just bad or I just really don't get how to play it. Because, like, at first, like, the regular mooks you fight are too easy. And then you get to Kuja, and he wipes the floor with you. So I'm like, okay, is there something I'm supposed to be leveling up? Am I just not, like, parrying or something right? And I have not tried to go back and figure out what I was doing wrong. Maybe I should just try to flip it and get more money back from it than I spent at that garage sale. It was actually it was actually more of a flea market that they had in Atlanta. But like geared toward anime, gamer, and sci-fi crap. Alright, Bloody Tear. Of course I didn't hit escape, so I had to wait for the confirm button to appear. Bloody Tear, got my bloody tear, with you in the rear. Which angry lady? Lightning or Fong? Yeah, I always remember when that game was like first getting announced and people were like, oh, congrats to Cloud on your transition. And then it's like, now, all Final Fantasy characters past a certain design era of CG kinda look the same. Either or, take your pick. I would say the Orochi guy came out early, but I kind of forgot that I'm playing on hurry mode, and yeah, we're getting close to the end, and I'm not gonna have the mantle evolved. That's the risk you run of having to evolve way too much crap. Yeah, let's go with the candelabra. This dude's still alive. Oh, I haven't evolved a knife, have I? In this house. Probably nothing, since all the items got sucked to me. What are you gonna do, suck me to death? Oh, he was the ghost with the most. But it's not the chest where you get 5 things, so I guess it's the second to most. The beast with the least. The count with a normal amount. Yeah, I did not get the clover this round. So that's putting a damper on my chances of getting a 4th slot on level up. And also I have too much crap to evolve, so I'm not getting the chance to evolve the ones I really want. I also realize that it's probably confusing for the viewer. Increases enemy speed. Health, quantity. Okay, so get silver first and Metaglio left first. Yeah, I knew that. I know what I'm doing in this game. So yeah, I know it's probably confusing for the viewer as to what I'm actually choosing each time the screen comes up, because I'm doing it with the mouse, but I have mouse cursor turned off on the window capture. Not that it would be distracting with all the other crap that's on screen. Crypt with the drip. Ric Flair did that music video with Migos called Ric Flair Drip, and then now anytime something gets posted on Ric Flair's Twitter, I doubt it's Ric Flair himself posting on it. Unlike the Iron Sheik account, which everybody knows is truly the Iron Sheik. But yeah, it's always like, hashtag Ric Flair Drip. It's like, yeah, okay, what's it going to be the next slang thing that comes out? I mean, assuming that Ric Flair's still alive then. Ric Flair yeet. Ric Flair on fleek. See, I still have 1 to revive, right? Because this game is bugging out. Oh man, my frames are in the toilet. Hey, I finally evolved the Best of Winds. Oh, it requires max Pulmaroma. Oh, that's interesting. Wow, okay. So, I guess it is advantageous that I picked that up. Yeah, give me that chicken. Yeah, there's death. Yeah, so nothing to do but cash out. Alright. Oh, I unlocked Minya. Have not unlocked another stage, but that's fine. Yep, so after we get to the results screen, my frame rate comes back. My bit rate comes back. Yeah, I don't know how unwatchable that was. Probably very. See, my frames are dropping again. I think Twitch just being Twitch is not helping. So I think I'm going to call it there. But I thank you for coming out on this Sunday evening. It is probably time for me to be looking at getting some food. So yeah, don't know if I'm going to be doing more Vampire Survivors, but I'll think of something to stream, hopefully when I stream again 6 months from now. Alright, peace, I'm out of here.